Hi buddy, welcome back to Man of Brass episode 27 with me, Sid, and last episode we defeated the evil Gaia Guardian. Well, I suppose not evil, but negative. Me using that combination of that and a few other bits of plastic trickery, or was it elastic trickery, or just trickery, magic basically. I used a lot of tricks, and in all honesty, yeah, the fight was pretty easy. Now, I was wandering around and not sure how often it occurs, so I have to wait a moment. But appears that I found the other prank that I was looking for. Now, I found it purely by accident, and the main giveaway was this hovering hourglass here. So that is that, and that is that. We'll pinch those. I'm not sure. Actually, it's relatively inexpensive, isn't it? Cool. How do you actually attune it to something? Don't know. But doesn't matter. Anyway, yes. Thank you for the prank. So plans today, because obviously we've been concentrating a lot on our advancement magically for a while, and what I would actually like to do, mine now, thank you, is concentrate on just some basics, because there's a lot of little bits and pieces around the place that need TLC. So, depending on if we get to it, there's everything around here. This area just needs a little bit of tender, loving care and a dock. This area, I may actually do like a dock here, kind of coming off there, and maybe another one off this side, and then maybe go and borrow one of those smaller boats over there. Now, what else do I want to do? The other thing I would like to do over is attempt to landscape this, move this horse, landscape this side of the island, so that's covered, and just landscape this little bit here, just so we can say that in terms of landscaping, this entire island and the chateau is done. The other thing is I've been slowly adding to the fields over here, and I've got me carrots, I've got me wheat, I've even got me super duper hidden sugarcane farm. I have got these. I've just put some cows on, so the idea is we shall take those cows away. We'll harvest these up. This lot will come down. But that is potatoes, that is tomatoes, and that one is onions. However, there are, this is the box. There's also cabbage, beetroots, flax. If we skip past these, there's cucumbers and eggplants. There's all of the enchanted but witchery seeds, and there's also this occultism seed. Which is quite a lot of seeds, and if I keep attacking these piecemeal one by one, then I'm going to be here forever. This appeared. This is someone's waystone to get over here. They've obviously gone with a coloured, attuned share stone. So yeah, anybody can use that and jump over. That's just my pathing tools. That's just some spare bits and pieces, and this is a whole load of gates and fences and trees and saplings and all the good stuff. So I want to try and get that done, get the paths broken in, add some more fields. I think there might be some gratuitous violence on the horizon. What have you got? No unsolicited callers. You keep telling. I even got the sign on the door, you know. And don't you just hate that actually when you? It's one of those bugbears I think for anybody is you stick a bloody notice on your door, and then they just ignore it. Wonderful. Anyway, we also want to create fields for our livestock. Possibly. Yeah, I think I should be all right to do a quick butchering of chickens and the likes, because we've got plenty of eggies in there to start over, and then we can rebuild this somewhere else as well at some point. So whether I'll get all of that done today, I don't know, but I would like to start with, now I think that, not entirely sure what, oh, that's for the I think that's for the cauldron, but I think water artichokes require water. It seems logical. Let me grab a little bit of that, because we're going to need to just pull this into shape. So what I would like to create here is a bit more of a pond kind of affair. Just, you know, stretching around this side a little bit, maybe even covering this. I don't think there's any benefit to leaving that open, so except of course there's some very unpleasant traps waiting if you're not careful. But that would give me, well, we don't really want it to be quite that large, so maybe like a pond that big to grow some water artichokes on, and so it's less of a field and more of a just a pond area. It's going to take a little while for this to grow out anyway, so you know, gives a use for this area rather than things. But we can leave the pond regardless. That is, you know, a given. We can just come in and do that. That's not a problem. Now let me just have a look. Is it? Yes. Now, do I want to grow them radically or like that, or do I want to things, and do they respond to bone meal? That's a big question. I don't know whether they do or not. They do. So we can get a few of those going, and maybe, oh, that's a thought. If we're doing a pond, let me, I've got a whole load of variety of water lilies, haven't I? I think I've collected them over the a variety of things. So yeah, this is really going to be all about, yeah, maybe not an ender lily. That might be a little bit too much, but over the biomes you will go, I think, is the right. Let's just see if there's nothing else floating around in there. Those leaf piles are quite nice, but they're not going to really add to this one. Fungal thingy, pink anemones, no, 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 no. Mainly no, I think. I think there's an awful lot of nope here and not a lot of yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's fine. But we can certainly also add a few other bits and pieces. So let's move. Well, let's sleep while waiting for that. Let's move all of these over here to the path. Just because. Oops. Oops. You grow there and I have some tea. Okay, that's fine. Better sleep. Don't want to get killed and deaded. So, let's think this through. Oop. So from here, I want to come along. That bit there can all come out. We'll replant those, but that does want to be like a so. Like that will come under there, and that should get me down to this point where we can probably get a field of something here. And whether I get a field up there or whether I bring this up, but I'm kind of stripping this bit down, so I'll continue stripping that down, but let's concentrate here and not get distracted too much. Let's just put those away for the time being, as well as those. We'll keep hold of those, and that can go away. That, and that goes away. And then we're going to grab these as we normally do. And we'll take a little bit more of each one. That should be enough, I think. And we can just get this in, and then we can work about lighting, landscaping of that area, and just make sure that this is all nice and pretty. I don't think it's going. Yeah, this is not quite the same path design, but I'll live. Mainly I did that one earlier and it was a different distribution of rocks, but you know, not the end of the world. Anyway, let me because then we'll have a path that comes up here and then maybe sweeps this way, and then we can open a path up there and get some more landscaping in there. I think that's probably where we're going to end up next. So, but for now, and I still managed to do it again. For now, what are you? Cobblestone big, cobblestone big. Weathered, yes. Weathered. More of that with that and some more of that. But I probably need to go and make some more of this lot. This is all chipped, so I'll do that as well. But let me do a little bit of work and I shall be back with you in a moment. Okay, quick update. I've got my flax in. It's all over here. Just simple enough, nothing fancy. I do need to sort out a little bit of lighting. But it occurs to me that what I would actually like to do, and that one, well, yeah, I thought that might be the case. It doesn't matter. We can, because I'm not actually going to put a fence in this bit. So let's do that. Occurs to me what I would like to do over here. Let me quickly sleep. Is make this little swamp area into a kind of a witchery enchanted. I use the word witchery for enchanted because, you know, to me it's a reboot of witchery. So, you know, we've got the artichokes and they're all good, but there's a lot of opportunities here for me to well, let's go into there, for example. Break that. Grab a bucket of water. And then place that back. No. Okay, do I need two? Probably. Place that back down. And then I can come out here, whack a few, replace out a few of these. As long as I don't hoe that, I should be fine. And we can... Oh, damn it. Yeah, it does that. I forgot about that. It's just an annoyance of the hoe. Except for that one. But we can do that bit there. That bit. That bit. That bit. Probably even that bit. Pick a water artichoke up perhaps. And then we can plant you in and we can get a few garlic going. I think I should have some more bones about. Oh, I know I've got more over here. I brought plenty. And I've got more in there, and I've got even more over at the homestead. Anyway, so we've got garlics. We can take wolfsbane and we can plant one of those, for example. And let's get that out of the way. So if I can get to about 20 of each, and then we'll scatter these loosely around. That should be enough wolfsbane. Let me go and put those out. No, wrong place. Let me go and put the wolfsbane away. The water artichoke, and then we've got belladonna. We need more bones, but we need less dirt, I think. Probably. Anyway, so yeah, just, you know, get a bit of that going, and I might not even utilize all of the things. Now the seeds are slightly rarer than the others, but you know, that will give us hopefully a nice spread out area. Snowbelt. And just keep on doing now until we get to, of course, this. Oh, we got the icy needles. So snowbell. It's that one. That's the one that's going to be a pain. But let's get these done. Now I can wait till night time and do it that way. That's one way of doing it. Or I can do it in the daytime. Not entirely sure what's for the best, to be honest, but this will get me a few of these anyway. There we go, a few of those. Let me just go and empty my inventory a little bit more of belladonna, icy things. Leaves these. Now I can't fly for doing this. That's the one downside. However, I will break that, and I wanted to do that one actually. Damn it. Yeah, I think that will, because again I'll spread these out a wee bit more. However, I can't fly because I've got to take my helmet off to wear my earmuffs because this guy has some attitude. Now, so in theory this guy has some attitude. I don't want to let down my guard. I think that will probably be enough actually of everything. Whack another one of those in there. Whack another one of those in there, and then we'll oh yeah, of course I've got my earmuffs on now, haven't I? We'll spread a few more around. So for example, around here we'll take out a few of those, and I'll try and do this just with areas that I can do around the sides here if I can. Damn it. That was not what I wanted to do. But at least I can do this. They should be wanting to probably get one out here actually, and then yeah, we should be all right to drop a few in here. I'm probably going to have to do at least one more hidden spot, I think, though. Well, we'll see. But oh, I think I might have a small cat outside. Let me go and let that cat in, continue doing this, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, this is starting to take shape. This is so fiddly. For something which is essentially so random. You know, this herb garden I am really happy with. I have thrown a quick dock on the end here, so that's done. A little bit of detail around there, but the herb garden is in. Let me quickly sleep the night away. And kind of extending up away from the shoreline now, which is good. Now, in terms of crops that I want to have up there, there are only 3 fields left, so I'm going to try and maybe squeeze a small, I don't know, that demon angel dream thing, I'm going to try and squeeze a small thing up here. We'll get maybe another one over here. This will continue up, but this area, it kind of fades into nothing, and there is, as we go over this way, there is this biome which has this rather nice stuff. Now I could put in a whole load of water sources, so you know, a lot of wheat, and hope that mobs don't trample it, but there are this tall prairie grass and prairie grass. Now I don't really want to strip this bit because this bit is visible from my town, but there are plenty, and I mean plenty, of sources of this. You know, there's a massive great section over here, and I have got the perfect tool for the job, Mana Steel shears. So, you know, we can come... No? Okay, you are going to be awkward, aren't you? Are you going to tell me that you don't recognise... Now, I'm fairly certain I checked this. So you work with normal shears, but you don't work with Mana Steel shears. Well, that just takes the biscuit. I mean, it's not a problem. I've got plenty of iron. But it does mean that I'm going to go through these. I suppose I could also enchant them with Unbreaking 3. And that would make them last longer. But basically, what I want to do is grab a whole load of this stuff. And it's just going to take a while. But I want to just double check. If I plant you, you still do plant properly. Okay, that's fine. Right, in which case, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I've popped out to the ocean, but away from the farm for a while, because I do want to try and get some of those other jobs done this episode. We'll come back to the farm on another occasion, but I definitely want to borrow this vessel here. Like that, I think, and that's going to be actually no, that's fine. Let's just double click that one in then. That's and that is small fishing boat. So oops, hello, we'll lock that in and grab you. And then grab as much of this as we can. Because it makes a lot more sense to reuse and recycle than it does to rebuild. At least in my mental kind of opinion here. I need a boat to go near my dock on the Chateau Island, and this happens to be a boat. Now we can manipulate it and change it around into less of a fishing vessel and more of a pleasure vessel. That's all doable. But you know, this makes sense. Now there is another, well, there's several buildings I'm going to borrow over the coming time, but realistically, that all of this lot goes in, all of that, not that, all of that, that and that. Let's do that away. The bit that matters is this. So for this one, because the other items, it's my intention to use probably next episode. This is, I think there are more important things to deal with in this one. And that is, as I say, getting those two unloved areas of the island finished off. And sorted. This is also, unlike building in creative and then having to completely remake these. Right, let me just have a look on the map where I'm heading next. Where was it? Hang on, I lost myself. I'm here. There. Straight across that direction. So I could do with some farm buildings for the animals and the farm things. And there is a farm building over here, which is massive. It's perfect for my purpose. And I'm going to go and pinch it. There's no point, you know, lying about what I'm going to do. I am going to go and I'm going to borrow the entire bloody building. You know, as a technique for building this town, because there are a lot, and there will be a lot of unique builds in this town, but in some instances I don't see any significant point in spending the time and effort in reinventing the wheel, or as the case may be, the barn. And there is a lovely little example of one of those just there. And I use the word little loosely. There's an example, and I never take the thing for that. The hoofer. Right, let's come down here. You see, there are a few bobos. I'm not too worried. There was a whole pile of hay there, but I can soon sort that out. It's more the structure that I'm interested in, which has things. So I probably need to just deal with that. Just so we've got a clear field around the place. I'm not worried about the grasses. That will largely sort itself out. No, I can't leave that. That will, in fact, all of those will affect accessibility. So, quick run around and just sort those out. Oh, it's not like I can't use these anyway. That doesn't matter. I went all that way looking for a lush caves, and if I didn't know better, I would say there was one underneath here. Let me just borrow one of those for a second. We'll pop that down and all of that lot can go in. Right. Sorry, this has got to be done. Oh, actually, yeah, it has definitely got to be done. That is a massive amount of rooted dirt. I'm not going to waste that because it's a pain to get. I know there are ways to farm this, but I like it, but I'm not sure whether I like it enough to actually farm it. You know what I mean? So we might as well have as much of this as well. I'm at it. But if this is a good supply of rooted dirt, which it certainly looks like it is, and most likely a lush cave when we get, if we ever get down to cave level, where I mean I've got several stacked out. I'm not going to complain, but this is well worth it. Anyway, I'm going to grab that barn. Same thing as I did with the boat. First things first, I want to see whether this is in fact a lush cave down here when we eventually reach cave. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, there once was a barn here. There is definitely a lush cave down there. I didn't find the actual cave, but I went in and it changed to lush cave biomes. So that's useful to know. And I mean, what is that? Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that was that thing, wasn't it? Could be worth borrowing. I mean, the thing is, these structures up here could all be worth borrowing as little filler structures, because they're actually quite nice. I'm not going to borrow them today, though. So, armed with that, I'm going to get that positioned where I want it. Oh, well, I think I'm going to get it positioned where I want it in the world. I may also grab that as well while I'm here, because that would seem a perfect opportunity to get myself a little something. I mean, I'm down to 11 waystones. I'm unlikely to need that many now. I mean, you can see where I've been through some of these structures, like a dose of something, I don't know. No, there we go. All right. Interesting cave. Okay, yeah, let's not get distracted. Come on. You know how easily distracted you are. Let's try and stay on point, shall we? But having Creative Flight has changed this massively. However, here we are, back home. I went all that way for a bloody lush caves biome, and there was one just that way, about 200, 300, maybe 500 blocks, maybe closer to that, to be honest. My thoughts here are, and this is going to be somewhat awkward, I think, to fit in, but my thoughts are to try, we want to probably move the sheep and the cows and the pigoos. No, I haven't got that many diamonds that I can do them all, but I can certainly grab these, and I could probably grab them all if I'm brutally honest, but because what I really want is it to be around about here. Now that means I also need to move the chickens, and with a bit of luck, they're pretty much close to full on that. So, yeah. I'm not going to... Or should I? Should I actually consider... I mean... If I do this... Why are you not breaking? Oh, probably because of pig overcrowding. But if I were to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then do that, I can probably get them all further down this end with a judicious application of some food. Well, if I can actually... Yeah, if I can get myself in, then I can... maybe... Just maybe... Oh, you pains. Tell you what. Diggy diggy pew pew. It doesn't matter. Right, there we go. Let me grab carrot. I think I should have some over here. Carrot and wheat. That should be all we need. That will get them all down that end, then I can just pin them in. And then it's just the chickens, but the chickens I think we can do with a judicious let's just keep the Eggos and we'll be happy. Because we can always breed more chickens from bulk eggs. And I want to put the chickens somewhere else anyway. So, let us start off with a little bit of cattle wrangling. Come on, Moose. Come on. And you. Come on. Alright, pigs. Come on, piggies. Come on. Let's try that cow again. Cowdy, cowdy, cow. Oh, God, here we go. Okay, let's try the cattle again. Come on, that's it. Pigoo. Moo cow. You know, I don't need that many pigs. You brought this on yourself. Oops, hello. I mean, you saw that. They did bring that on themselves, didn't they? If they'd have just behaved. Big enough space. I think I still need potentially... Well, let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that maybe. I'll just get some out of the way and then we can potentially butcher a few more. Oh, you annoying animals. Piggy, 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 piggy. I wish I could just put them down on the floor and they'd all come and sit down this end, but oh no, nothing that simple. Alright, now let's try that again. Followed by that. Ah, shoo. Oh, these animals will be the death of me. Okay, that looks to be big enough. Right, let me butcher some innocent chicken and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, moved everything. I think I've got the space I need, so let's get this in place and then work out exactly how I want to place this, because I'd like to rotate it that way round. I think I want the barn definitely on that side. Okay. Then we'll move it down one, and we shall move it back. Bit further maybe. No, I think that's about as far back as we can get away with that. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that there. So we can place that down, pop that in there, and that's ready to rock and roll. Hey, hello. Now the other thing we need is a small, and I mean a small, dock position over here. So I'm not convinced that this is a level I need to keep this ground at. That perhaps, like that. And then, right, we definitely need to have a snooze. But if we go and grab this for starters, and I also need to just go and I should have some over here, hopefully, with a little bit of luck and a little bit of not there, not there, not there. Okay. Dirt slab, dirt brick. That's one of, okay, so I need maybe to borrow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and then we can make dirt brick like that. And then, okay, that's fine. So, from there, we're going to start off with a very simple and small dock affair coming out here and here, I think. And maybe I'll run the dock so you can walk around there. That might work. Because this bit has always troubled me. It doesn't really make a great deal of sense. I think that probably does. Right, where's my crafting bench? Grab a little bit of that. Pop that down in there. I think I'm going to also bring that in there. That can be a little bit of this dirt path. As can this. I can always go and get more of that if I need to, which I probably will, but it's working. I should have plenty of spruce trapdoors. That's going to be the staple here, and that is going to be down at this height, isn't it? I think. So we're going to need to bring the path down and around a little bit more. Slab that off. There, that needs to come out a little bit, I think, and then maybe we do something like this. And bring it down there, maybe. I'm going to need a little bit more in the way of spruce trapdoorage. I have got some other trapdoors to feed in some variation. Blah, 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 blah. What have I got? Nothing much in there. Okay, let me just grab a few bits and pieces, and again I shall be back in a moment. Alright, I think that covers this area nicely. Got a little dock area coming around here. We got the fishing boat just coming in. I've reduced the number of barrels on it. I've put a couple of seats, very crude seats admittedly, but in fact we could probably no, I can't. That's going to be, I think the best I can manage is probably that. Oh no. Probably that, and I mean, it doesn't matter. This is not crucial. This is just adding a little bit of the story to this area. So we've got the dock, we've got a few things coming around here. You got the walkway around to the front of the house, and everything is good and happy. So that leaves the things I wanted to do. Well, I mean, I wanted to get more of the farms done, but they are somewhat excessive because there's a lot of them and there's a lot of landscaping and stuff over there. I'll probably build that that thing between episodes as well, rather than showing you it being built, because you've seen me use the construction cannon thing before. That's not a problem. So the last thing, whoops, hello. Oh, that was it, wasn't it? Target is too powerful for this spell. Right, well, there's only one other alternative here then, isn't there? Don't think it's in my build bag. Where would it be then? Create? Oh, going to be. I am somewhat confused. I should have a saddle. Fix that. I think I should be able to jump that out of the out of that area, and then maybe get it into. Well, I don't know where we get it into, but if I can get it, if we can at least stop him wandering around down there for a while. Boop. I mean, I'm not even sure whether I want it. I just don't particularly want to kill it out of hand. You know, those pigs at it are coming. This horsey is a different thing. Okay, on you go. Right, you. Come on. Let's see what you jump like. Sure, you can't get around there. Hang on. Right, thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And if we get you over here, does that limit you at all? Put you in here. There you go. Stay there. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, this. Now I don't want to get too crazy over here, I don't think. That's my build stuff. So I think what we'll do is keep this really simple. We'll moss up the area, because moss always looks. It's one of those things that I never used before this version. Well, because it didn't exist, obviously. But I have to say, it does make landscaping very easy. You know, I mean, that just changes everything without, almost effortlessly. So let me quickly transform this. I'm going to get a bit more shrubbery. I might do something on the side there, and maybe a little bit of something there. And obviously I just need to do this bit over here as well, which should be really simple, because I think that's just going to be a case of moss and go. With a little bit of je ne sais quoi added for good measure. Oh yeah, that works. And then we can take you out. Should be. Have I not got a moss carpet out of any of those? Doesn't matter. I know where. I know exactly where I can find one. We'll grab a little bit of glowstone and sort that out. So pretty much the same over this side. And oops. Well, that's a shame, but there you go. Oh, we got all four back. Lovely. Just a little bit of moss carpet, and we're sorted. Somewhere. There we go. Right. Yeah, let me get that done. I'll be back with you in a moment. All right, I think that about does it. From over here, as you're approaching those trees, I tried one of the warm blossom trees, and it obscured that, which I didn't like. So back for the red oaks. But that's all fully lit, fully things. We've got a little bit of obscurity and interest going on there. From this angle, you can see we've got a few climbing trellises. Nothing too much. And then obviously we can come around here, and you've managed to get yourself caught there, which is fine. And we can come down the stairs out to the dock area where we can get on our boat, and we've now got a walk around access all the way around this side. So in terms of achievements, I think we're pretty close to where I want to be. Now, build bag. Need a little bit of gunpowder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 9 is probably enough, and off you go. Well, while I'll let that build. Obviously, that will be done by next episode, and we can continue on. Probably next episode, trying to just finalize up this area. But I am really happy with the way this is looking now. We've got all of our various things. We've got our witchery herb garden. I may put some of those demon dream seeds in. Don't know. I'm not entirely sure what they're for. I grew one, and it does spirit torches, which I don't know. It does spirit campfires, which is actually okay. That seems to be can be used to heal all spirits and familiars summoned by occultism rituals. I mean, these are things that we need to get into. I've not played with any of those mods yet. There's still a lot to play with, but in the meantime, I'm going to let this finish, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.